हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू दिस इंडियन लाइफ। आज का हमारा एपिसोड है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए। स्टूडेंट्स जो इंटर्नशिप करना चाहते हैं उनके लिए इंटर्नशिप क्यों ज़रूरी है, वाई इंटर्नशिप इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट और इंटर्नशिप्स मिल कैसे सकती हैं। इट्स माई प्लेजर टू इंट्रोड्यूस यू टू हार्दिक शर्मा। ही इज़ अ स्टूडेंट एट MAIT and has been interning for the past 2 years. Hi Hardik.
Hi Shruti.
Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure is all mine.
So Hardik, tell us अपने बारे में, like what do you do, अभी आप क्या कर रहे हो, and internship का idea कैसे दिमाग में आया?
Absolutely. So abhi I am working with NASSCOM Foundation as a tech analyst. And I've been working with NASSCOM Foundation पिछले 1 साल से.
Okay.
And before that I had another stint at another company called Coachella. So I've
Coachella?
been yes. So I've been working for more than 2 years as an intern now in various different companies. So it's been an amazing opportunity. You learn a lot of new things.
Okay. How have internships helped you? तुम्हारी लाइफ में कितना फर्क आया internships की वजह से?
So yeah, I think immensely internships help you a lot because the obvious aside, you get that financial freedom. You're getting money for something that you're good at and you're working in an organization. You get that sense of purpose अपनी life में कि instead of sitting around playing games, having parties with your friends, you are actually doing something that is going to help your life in the long term.
पार्टी भी तो कर सकते हैं.
You can absolutely, but on Saturdays and Sundays because Monday to Fridays are working. So aside from that financial freedom also, you get a sense of the professional work environment without having to dive head first into the corporate world. So that is very important because a lot of times we see students 4 साल पढ़ते हैं, they grind a lot and then 4th year में they get a placement and then when they enter the company they don't know how to talk to their colleagues, they don't know how to send out emails, they don't know how to work with their boss. So that's a huge problem which you can definitely solve by getting an internship. So it kind of becomes a smooth transition for you to get into that job without having to suffer.
How has been your experience at NASSCOM Foundation?
It's been great. It's been superb. In fact, I met Shruti at an event that we held for NASSCOM Foundation. So clearly it's been helping my connections, my networking skills a lot. I have met a lot of people so far as to say that even if my stint ends at a particular company, I have a good backing when it comes to connections because I won't be like मैं किसी को जानता नहीं हूँ कि जो मुझे जॉब दे देगा. I know a lot of people and that's where connections help you. That's where internship help you.
So Adi, tell me about the किस टाइम पे internship के लिए apply करना चाहिए? Like you started internship in your 2nd year.
Yes.
तो अप्लाई करना कब से शुरू करा?
2nd year में. So as soon as I got into 2nd year, I started applying to internships. In my 1st year, I was obviously studying, making connections, getting the technical skills. And then as the 2nd year came, I decided to put those skills to the test. And then I applied to internships. And I think about midway of my 2nd year, I got my first internship.
तो तुम्हारा like vision क्या है for yourself? Like किस तरह की job तुम करना चाहते हो after college?
Let's say मैं 2nd year में हूँ और मुझे अभी tech की job चाहिए, but I don't know what tech job. I think that's a gray area and not a good area to be in. You should definitely have a clear vision. Okay, I want to get a data scientist job. I want to get a machine learning job. I want to design websites. So at least know your field and your subfield in whatever your liking is.
अच्छा, जब आपने NASSCOM फाउंडेशन के लिए अप्लाई किया, हाँ उसका प्रोसेस बताओ कैसे करा? लाइक अगर आपके जैसे और भी कोई somebody wants to do it, right? तो what is the normally the process?
Absolutely. So talking personally, the role that I got at NASSCOM Foundation, I got there through connections, but there are different ways to get the internships and jobs that you want.
But you also told me कि connections ऐसे नहीं कि पापा के connections. You actually befriended students. So Hardik, you befriended or you talked to your seniors, right? अपने seniors से बात करी and then you kind of applied there.
Yes, it's very important in your 1st and 2nd year of college that you make lots of connections. You keep talking to your seniors and who knows, maybe people have lots of opportunities waiting for you.
Yeah, so I kind of like that, Normally मतलब मेरे साथ भी जब मैं इंटर्नशिप कर रही थी तो नॉर्मली ऐसा होता था कि आप घर के ही जो कनेक्शंस होते हैं कि कोई किसी को जानता है तो यू नो, बट आई रियली लाइक कि तुमने अपने सीनियर्स के साथ यू रीच्ड आउट टू देम एंड आस्क्ड देम कि वो कहाँ इंटर्नशिप्स कर रहे हैं या जॉब कर रहे हैं, और फिर वहाँ पे आपने अप्लाई किया, राइट? तो अदरवाइज क्या कोई ऐसी वेबसाइट्स हैं जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स अप्लाई कर सकते हैं इंटर्नशिप्स के लिए?
Absolutely, there are a lot of websites and there are a lot of opportunities as well in terms of remote work and आपकी city में भी. So let's say there are jobs outside India, but they can allow students, undergraduate students, you can get those jobs as well. You have LinkedIn jobs. So LinkedIn is a great place to make your ID. You make your profile at LinkedIn and then based on that there's a job section, you can scour that, you can put your interests and then you get jobs based on what you have searched for. So LinkedIn jobs is one platform. Then there's Internshala as well. A lot of people use Internshala. Internshala is also a good platform, lots of internships, paid and unpaid.